Capricorn, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here and thank you for sharing your energy with me. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to pull a traditional Celtic cross spread. Whatever message comes out is what Spirit wants you to hear. I have set that intention with my guides and my deck. So if this pops up on your page, it's definitely for you. If you came here because of the title, then it is for you. Don't even know what I'm going to title it yet. So things kind of been at a pause lately. Not moving forward. Let's see. Be sure and like and subscribe for me. It really helps me out and I would appreciate it so that my channel can grow. And it does help other people be able to see the messages too. So thank you for that. Wow. It's really good energy. Okay. So things could have felt at a pause right now, right? The Hanged Man is all about that surrender to the universe, surrendering to spirit and kind of going with the flow, releasing control, seeing things from a different perspective type of energy, and just surrendering to the present moment. And, you know, we talk about that a lot when we manifest. Like you tell the universe what you want and then you let it go and you move on, right? It's like ordering food at a restaurant. You don't constantly ask, where's my food? Where's my food? I mean, you might, but or it's like, you know, planting a seed. You don't constantly dig it up to see if it's growing. You just trust that it's growing, or you trust that your food is being prepared. And when you give it to the universe and you trust that it's being taken care of, you really just need to surrender that control, right? So the situation is the Ace of Cups. This is a new emotional beginning. So this can be about creativity. It can be about your intuition, but it can also be about love, right? So the Ace of Cups is just that new love, a new creative, passionate project that you're working on, but it's also about opening your heart to love, opening your heart to creativity and intuition. The blockage is the Seven of Cups. So I feel like things are a little confusing, maybe not being able to make a choice, make a decision here. Could be about like lack of purpose, lack of clarity, and needing to gain clarity, gain a different perspective of looking at things here. And this has to do with a Knight of Cups, which is a love offer. Maybe you received a love offer or some kind of apology in the past, and it really has you questioning whether or not you can open up. Maybe you're afraid to open up because you're confused, or you're afraid to make the decision to open up, right? Maybe you've made poor choices in love in the past and you're just really afraid to kind of open up to this. Or it could be the other person, you know. I feel like this is more about you just needing to open up more to love, but for whatever reason you're very confused. But you know, we had this love offer in the past, so this could be about love. I feel like this is, you know, the Knight of Cups is a very charming energy. This is, I'm an apology card, but it's also about following your heart and following your intuition here. So maybe this could be about you opening up more to creativity and intuition, and you're just very confused or lacking clarity on how to do so, right? Whether this is a love relationship that you're trying to open to, or some type of creative endeavor that you're trying to open to. In the recent past, we have the Two of Wands, which is, again, about making a decision. This is about taking those next steps, making a decision, and leaving your comfort zone. And that could be what you're afraid to open up to. You know, you're confused and afraid to make the choice to move forward because you don't want to leave your comfort zone, right? Again, needing to see things from a different perspective. If you never leave your comfort zone, how are you supposed to grow, right, and evolve? And it's just, it's hard to do sometimes because you feel like you are, you're comfortable and you don't want to make those changes. And I feel like that's what's going on here. There's just something where you need to take this new opportunity, but you're just very confused about something. But in the recent past, you did make the decision and you did leave your comfort zone, you know, whether that's stepping towards somebody or not. But your higher self or your subconscious, we have the Hermit here. So again, with the surrender and the pause, you could have very well been in hermit mode, right? Very to yourself, very, the Hermit is all about solitude. It is about going within and kind of being on your own, right? Away from everybody else. So you could have been in solitude and kind of just staying to yourself and really not opening up to people. It's a very closed off type of energy. But in the near future, we have the Three of Cups. This is about joy, celebration. It's about community, friends, whatever you consider your community. This could be coworkers, this could be family, this could be friends. But it's also about like celebrating and having fun, right? Joy, happiness. And in your feelings, you want this a new stable beginning, right? This is about, this can be, Pentacles are like earth energy, right? It is about tangible items. It is about money, wealth, prosperity, material possessions, but it's also like opening up to abundance, right? This new opportunities, new resources, new stability. So you have two aces here. Actually, you have three aces. We'll get into the third one here in a minute, but this is just about you needing to embrace the new and really opening up to new things. I feel like you've just been very closed off for whatever reason. Again, maybe you're just wanting to stay in your comfort zone due to past things that have happened, whether this is like new people, new opportunities, like new community, new spiritual groups, whatever it may be for you. It is a general reading, so you take it how it resonates for you, but you are wanting to open up to all of this newness. In your environment, the influence, we have the Five of Pentacles, which is about being in isolation, this lack mindset, this limiting beliefs, just feeling very abandoned and very left out in the cold. And that could be why you are afraid to open up, this not wanting to open up to love or following your heart or following your intuition. You've just been very closed off. You had that Hermit, the Hangman, and the Five of Pentacles are all cards of isolation and being closed off, right? And needing to open up more, which I feel like you did in the recent past, because we do have the Two of Wands here. So you did kind of step out of your comfort zone here and really take those next steps. And that's going to bring in a lot of joy and happiness here in the near future with that Three of Cups. Your hopes and fears, we have the World card. This is about ending cycles. This is like that fulfillment, that harmony. I always see the World card as like a portal, right? This circle, this wreath here is like a circle, and it's kind of you stepping through that portal into this new life, into this fulfillment, because the World card is the end of the major arcana, right? So it's that last card, and you're kind of stepping in and ending a cycle and kind of stepping into this whole new cycle. And then you have three aces, which are new beginnings. So you're stepping through this portal into all of these new beginnings, all of this new energy, and really closing out cycles. And it's going to help you be more fulfilled, right? And feeling more of an achievement, more of a completion, right? That inner fulfillment. And then the overall outcome is the Ace of Wands. This is a new passionate journey, a new adventure, a new beginning here. So you've got the three aces. This is like you kind of just taking, it's like a creative spark, whatever you're passionate about, that enthusiasm, maybe just kind of finding yourself again after being in isolation for so long, whatever caused this Five of Pentacles. This could be different for each of you. Maybe you lost a relationship, you lost a job, whatever it is for you. But you are coming out of that, and you're definitely opening up more to new adventures, to new prosperity, new emotional beginnings, and ending old cycles. Like just could be closing out a karmic cycle. With that World card, I consider that like karmic cycles too. So love that energy for you. Let's see. What do they not see coming, Spirit? Do I have another one flip? Sometimes it's hard to tell if these flip or not. I don't think we did. Okay. So, yeah, this is about you opening up more to your creativity, to your intuition. The Queen of Cups is very intuitive, embracing emotional intelligence, and really kind of making the decision to see things for what they are. In this card, I always think it's about decisions, but she has this blindfold on and she's very closed off, right? So I feel like this is just embracing your intuition and really opening up, like this closed off energy, finding your enthusiasm and your curiosity again. And then we have the Six of Cups, which is about healing. It's about joy, happiness. It is about like healing that inner child. I always see the Six of Cups as like an inner child card because there are two children here, right? But I feel like this, you're really going to open up here. Opening up to creativity, more compassion. You know, the Queen of Cups is very compassionate, very nurturing energy. She is also very intuitive. So I feel like this is just you opening up more emotionally and not being so closed off and really finding that enthusiasm again, embracing opportunities, embracing your passions, and finding joy and happiness again with that Six of Cups. So I really love that. That's amazing energy. You've just really been closed off. I feel like you're just going to kind of come out of that. What's the advice? I think most of my readings have gotten that for advice lately. That strength. And it makes sense. Yeah, find that inner strength, really, your self-confidence. Really find your inner confidence, that inner strength here, and stand up for yourself, stand up for what you believe in, and really persist and push through here, right? Any kind of resistance, stand up for yourself and lay down burdens. Put these burdens down, free yourself from whatever these burdens are that you are carrying. From whatever this was that had held you down. You know, you're moving out of that energy and you're going to it's going to open you wide open. Just open you wide up. So I really love that. Really awesome energy. 3 aces, new opportunities coming in here. Really coming out of your shell. I just feel like you've really just been closed off. And, you know, certain situations can do that to you. It really kind of just takes it out of you. But don't focus on that. Focus on where you're going, right? Focus on that good, happy energy, that joy, that celebration. So we have Ladybug, beautiful, and Spider. Got 2 bugs. Somebody else got like 2 aquatic animals. So Ladybug is number 50, which is number 5, which is change. And then you got Spider, which is number 87, which combines to a 15 and then a 6. So Ladybug, we'll start there since that came out first. Maybe. There we go. Ladybug. Protect your spirit. The ladybug, a symbol of luck, acts as a cosmic messenger, bringing hope and optimism during challenges. Ladybugs remind us to protect our spirit, embrace life's metamorphosis, and recognize the universe's magical guidance in everyday moments. I love that. Yeah, definitely embracing that enthusiasm, right? Being optimistic, finding your passions. Love it, love it. And then you had the Spider, number 87. Nourish your artistic soul. Personifying creativity, patience, and the intricate web of life's connections, the spider inspires us to intertwine our dreams with the world around us, nurturing our artistic spirit and highlighting the delicate interplays that create life's mosaic. I love that. That's beautiful. Yeah. Very good energy coming in here. You have definitely closed out a cycle of some sort and you are moving into a whole new beginning. So I really love that for you. I hope it could bring you some clarity and I will see you next time.